Conan the Barbarian. This is a Centurion sword. What is it called? It's called a... I forgot what it's called, but it's a Centurion sword. It had a cool name. What was it called? I actually don't remember, but you already know. Conan the Barbarian trailer finally dropped. We are all not so surprised because I feel like the hype for MK1 in general is at an all-time low. I feel like people just don't give a shit about it anymore, and that's not good. And I'm pretty sure it's dead too. They were gonna make another season and another combat pack, but that got canceled because I think they just said that straight up. They just said that we're not supporting it anymore. That kind of sucks because I haven't had the pleasure of playing MK1 yet, but from what I hear, people like it. They like the gameplay. They like it definitely more than MK11. I have played MK11, and I wasn't a huge fan of the gameplay over there. I think it was too beginner friendly, and the fact that like you can do one crushing blow, brain dead crushing blow, and like take away half my health bar is bullshit, right? It was pay to win, but I guess it's pay to win in every single fighting game. But it was really bad. And breakaway. Oh my goodness, breakaway. I could do a combo. A guy could break away and punish me for... basically, in MK11, you can get punished for doing a combo. That is insane, right? Not to mention the combos weren't even all that crazy. Of course, if you're in the corner, you can do some shit. But I usually like doing combos. Long, hard combos. I like doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Long and hard. What do you want about, bro? But I heard MK1, once again, you can do, like, air combos. Like, we're playing Marvel's Capcom all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I really want to get my hands on... MK1 and try it one day because I mean it's got cool ass Omni-Man, Homelander, Peacemaker. I love all these guys. Ghostface, of course, I love him. Wait, you want me to show you? Boom. I've already made a reaction video to Ghostface when he came out on MK11, so you should check that out because I did it in the whole Ghostface garb. And when I eventually do play MK1 as Ghostface, I'll be wearing the entire Ghostface outfit because what the fuck else am I gonna do here? I'm gonna say that until next Halloween. Is that what it is, bro? Yeah, I want to play Mortal Kombat 1. Right? It seems interesting. I don't think it's like the gameplay looks interesting. I'm not sure about the story and the direction they're going in now. It is NetherRealm, so their story modes have not exactly been all that great. It just looks really good. The game looks good, but you know, it has like when it comes to like the story and shit, the narrative. I guess I'll just have to see. Okay, I'll just have to wait and see when I eventually play the game. But I'll say it once and I'll say it again. Conan the Barbarian. In any game, let alone Mortal Kombat, it's so obscure. Holy shit! I've said it once when the teaser came out. It is so weird to see Conan in Mortal Kombat 1 of all places, and I've already mentioned this that Mortal Kombat 1 doesn't seem to have a theme for its guest characters. Mortal Kombat 9 had one guest character, two if you're counting Kratos, and that was just Freddy Krueger. Right? So I guess you can't really call that a theme if it's one person, right? Kind of like how in Injustice 1, the only guest character you had was Scorpion, so it's not exactly like a theme if there's only one. Mortal Kombat X is where it started ramping up. All the iconic horror characters, right? We had Jason, we had Predator, we had Alien, Leatherface. There were about two more. Did I forget? No, there's four, right? Jason, Alien, Predator, Leatherface, right? There could be more. Did I forget? Oh shit, if I forgot... God smite me down, okay? And then MK11, we got even crazier with essentially 80s action hero. We had Rambo, well he came later. We had Terminator, we had Joker, not really an action hero so to speak, but you know, we had Spawn. So a lot of the IPs from 80s were brought into here, right? There were a ton of characters that were huge in that era and they translated well into MK11, right? But MK1, the first season was okay with Peacemaker, Omni-Man and Homelander. At that point the theme would be superheroes, right? But more like distorted twists, because you're not going to be like a superhero and be in Mortal Kombat. You have to be violent to some extent, right? So most of them are going to be villains, which is why we had Joker, and also we thought that we were going to have Harley Quinn in Mortal Kombat 1, but that didn't happen for some fucking reason. I heard about Harley Quinn, I heard about Deathstroke, I heard about Doom Guy. We didn't get any of those guys, right? And we're not going to get any more because they just straight up said we're not going to support Mortal Kombat 1 anymore. That is crazy. How long has it even been out? For like a year or so, right? That's crazy, man. They supported MK11 for way longer than that. And MK11 actually sold way more than MK1 too. What the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? And I don't even like MK1's gameplay. I mean, it's okay, but I'm not a huge fan of it. Do I take it over MKX? No, never. MKX has the best gameplay, let's be honest. But then you got like Kombat Pack 2 and Mortal Kombat 1. You got Ghostface, you got Terminator, T-1000, and you got Conan. That is so strange to me. That is such a strange lineup because once again it doesn't follow a theme. On one side you have another iconic horror villain in Ghostface. Okay, he should have been an MKX, but I guess it's too late for that now. But once again, I feel like you can have a horror villain in every Mortal Kombat game. It will make sense because once again, MK9 we had Freddy Krueger, he was alone, unless you count Kratos. But and then we have an 80s action hero, Conan, which I think even to its fans, he's super obscure and like he hasn't had an entry like the longest time. I think the last entry Conan had like movie was the reboot with Jason Momoa, right? If I'm not mistaken, that was ages ago. That's definitely more than 10 years ago. But this one in the game is the Arnold version of Conan. That was 1980 something. It's been like what 40 fucking years since the last Arnold Conan bit, right? I mean, we didn't even finish the trilogy. We're never gonna get that third movie by Conan. I watched both of the movies just because he was coming out. I watched Conan the Barbarian and Conan the Destroyer, and then here's a funny story. I watched Red Sonja because on the cover I thought it was Conan, but when I watched the movie, it was actually a completely different guy. He just looks exactly the same hairstyle. The only difference is he has a different name and he wears a shirt. That's literally the only difference. He even acts the same way because Arnold doesn't really have much of an acting range. I mean, he plays Arnold because he's Arnold, right? That's why Terminator was such a good role for him, because he just had to be a robot. He didn't have to act basically because he actually really can't, right? He's gotten better now, right? But back in the day, yeah, no, he could not act for shit. So yeah, Conan, especially Arnold's Conan, hasn't had an entry in the longest time. We're never gonna get that third movie. Fuck me. I really wish. I mean, he rejected the baddie at the end of the second movie just because he's like, oh, I'm gonna have my own kingdom. Where is it at? I want to see it. Never got to see it. Never got to see the Legend of Conan. Shit. And at the end of every single movie, meaning only two, they always tease him. He was sitting on the throne like this, sitting like that. And they always tease that he's gonna have his own kingdom. We saw a more older Conan on his throne, essentially, maybe being the leader of his kingdom, but that never came to fruition. What the hell? Where the hell? At least finish the trilogy, man. That leaves such a sour taste in my mouth. That what the fuck? We never even got to finish the trilogy. That bothers me so much. Kind of like how we never got a third movie for Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. Same way. I don't like it when you stop at 2. Either make 1 and leave it, or don't commit at all right? If you're gonna make 2, then at that point you gotta make a third one. You gotta commit, finish the trilogy. But if you're only gonna make 2 and quick cold turkey, you and I are gonna have a problem, okay? But I like Conan. I watch the movies. Once again, he's just so goddamn masculine, and I feel like we need more characters like that nowadays. Because nowadays men in video games, at least in Western video games, they've been portrayed as weak, and we got the girl boss characters, and I'm not a huge fan of that. I really am not, because it just feels unnatural and it doesn't seem right. And why would I want to play as a woman trying to be a man when I can just play as a man? I never understand that. I never understand these feminists, these woke people. Most of them are in the West, here in America and Canada, right? Ubisoft is a Canadian company. I never get that. Why did I do that? Like, it doesn't make any sense why I'd play as someone trying to be something when I can just play as that guy. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. I watched both movies. The first one definitely was better than the second one. Second one just felt like a whole lot of the same, but just a whole lot of nothing at the same time. And then Red Sonja was also really just was not good. It just so goddamn formulaic. The first one is definitely the best. I feel like if you have to watch any movie with Conan, just watch the first one, because the second one doesn't even further the plot in any way. It doesn't further his plot anyway. He just goes on another mission, right? But the first one, there's also that baddie. What was her name? Shit, I forgot. Valeria, right. She was in that one too. So I mean, yeah, I don't know. I like Conan, but like he's completely out of place in this game. I mean, does your dad even remember who Conan was? I bet even your dad forgot who Conan was, right? I don't know. I understand Conan has comic books, and there's also that video game Conan Exiles. I haven't played that yet. I don't think I will, because it's like a survival game. I'm not a huge fan of that. But I like Conan. I like Conan, but I swear to God, it should have been someone else. Because it's so weird, because you got like these modern characters like Omni-Man and Homelander, right? And Peacemaker, but then you got like this ancient old fossil in Conan. Like, it makes no fucking sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like him. He's cool and shit, but he's completely out of place. He should have been in Mortal Kombat 11, and then it would have been cool because we had the Conan skin for Kotal in MK11. So seeing Conan fighting Conan Kotal would have been super shit. Kotal the Destroyer, essentially, would have been so cool. Honestly, I'd pay to see that, but we'll never get that because Kotal isn't even in this timeline for some reason. Kotal got done so dirty ever since MKX, ever since his debut. He's just been getting shot on continuously. It's a sad. Kotal was done so bad, man. And Liu Kang when he resurrected, fuck it. Anyways, yeah, they really should pick someone else, someone more modern, right? I mean, okay, T1000, that was in the 90s, right? When did T2 come out? It couldn't have been I think it was in the 90s. I don't think it was 2000s. I think it was in the 90s. Yeah, but people know T1000 more than Conan, I feel like. T1000 makes sense because we also had the T800 and the MK11, so I feel like every Mortal Kombat game is gonna have a Terminator now. It's like a staple, right? But yeah, it should have been someone else. I don't know what the fuck Conan's doing here. Like, bro, grandpa's off his meds. Let's put him to bed, okay? Anyways, this is the trailer. Mortal Kombat 1 Chaos Reigns, official Conan the Barbarian trailer. Let's get it, alright? 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna see a ton of references, gonna catch all of them because I watched both movies. Let's get it, bro. Come on. Yep, the iconic pose, there it is. Yeah, he does that too. Yeah, I remember this scene. Oh, and that's the, okay. Once again, already, we're here. We're here. We're here.
What grieves me most is that you murdered my pets.
Pets? They were monsters.
He sounds just like him. I know it's not Arnold, but he sounds just like him. What a good job. I mean, the hype is on all-time low. Dude, everything is a reference. Every small detail he makes is a reference. You know what I'm saying?
Fight!
Even the stats, man. Come on. NetherRealm, they're good at this, okay? They're good at making guest characters, if anything else. We should get more costumes. We should get like an old Legend of Conan costume. There should be, right? That is a great sword, and he's using it with one hand. What an absolute beast, man.
Finally, another swordsman.
You seem way too excited for this fight.
He does sound like early age Arnold when his accent was still there. Oh my god, he blocked it with his chest. What an absolute beast, man. He's a pillar man. He's a pillar man, exactly. Absolutely. See, man, seeing Conan doing air combos and being nimble and shit like that is so weird because like he's a big guy. He weighs like 300 pounds or some shit. He just throw a guy. Wait, hold up. Turn the back. He just threw a guy. What the hell was that? Did he just throw? He can throw. Wow, that is weird as shit. Let me say that again. Hold on. He just yoinked. Wait. Okay. Okay. So now, but it doesn't make sense for him to throw his own cameo. So here's what I think it is. I think that Kenshi threw Sub-Zero, who is his ally, and he threw it back at him. But Kenshi was on this side. That is so weird. So he can also kind of negate the cameo system? Because, okay, Sub-Zero came from here. I'm not sure if they can do that. I haven't played the game once again. But I'm pretty sure if you're throwing out a cameo, it's going to come from your side. Right? So he threw... He basically used the cameo as a projectile? Is that what it is? I actually do not know. I do not know.
Beware of Shang Tsung. He is a snake.
I know what to do with snakes.
Oh, yeah. How was that? Oh, yeah. That was the villain of the first movie. He's got hyper armor. Okay. What the fuck is... Huh? What the hell was that? Did the background just change? Is that supposed to happen? Yeah, he loves his reverse grip, doesn't he? He sure does. Which is blasphemy, by the way, because using... So much... What was that? Oh, it was Quan Chi. Once again, I haven't played the game, I don't remember. He got deflect. Once again, no projectiles, which is good. No one likes freaking zoners. He's got... I think he's got... He had a stance, right? I think he just canceled, is he? Stance and then cancel. Yeah, I think he did. Okay. Okay. Fatal blow time. Oh, it's a projectile. It's not a... You think it's a slash, it's a projectile. Check it out. Slash. Oh, okay. Oh. Do you swallow? You will.
Finish him.
Let's see. This must be a reference to one of the movies. Come on.
Fatality. Conan wins.
Did that happen?
Victory.
Did that happen in any movies? Oh, Animality, right? That his fatality, where he puts you in a vat of whatever the fuck that was. Was that in the movies? Because I've seen both of them, and I didn't see. You know what? It must have happened. I must have missed it. I did watch it about like 2 weeks ago when the first teaser came out, so maybe I just missed it, right? And we just look at this lineup. I mean, we got Homelander, then we got Omni-Man, Peacemaker, then we got T-1000 and Ghostface, and then Conan he's so out of place. And this is coming from a guy who likes Conan, okay? It's so weird that he's here. Like, he should have been on MK11. It would fit a lot more. But, I mean, once again, I said it once to say it again. NRS, I don't care if like I know they're somewhat woke and oh shit, fuck the tip. No, just the tip. Shit. How did that even happen? I guess I was swinging around like a madman. It's bound to break off. Anyways, what I'm talking about? Yeah, say what you want about NetherRealm, that they're kind of woke and the story mode's kind of bullshit and this and that. The one thing they will always get right are the guest characters. They always look right. They always act right. There's always a ton of references to their respective mediums. I like it. Yeah, that's the one thing you can always count on NetherRealm to on. That can. That's the one thing you can always count on NetherRealm to do is make good guest characters. I swear to God, they should just make a guest fighter at this point. Fuck Mortal Kombat, just make a guest fighter video game. That'd be sick. Like Super Smash Bros, but like in a different engine. Like, okay, imagine using the gameplay of Mortal Kombat, but it doesn't have to be Mortal Kombat, because then you can add like non-violent characters too. Like in Injustice, there's no gore in that, but they also have guest characters, and that's honestly, that's a good idea. Get licenses from all these different IPs and just make like one big multiverses, but not multiverses, right? A 2D fighter, but with every single IP in it. That'd be, I'd pay for that. Okay, that's cool as shit. Yeah, his gameplay looks good. About what do you expect from Conan? He doesn't really have like in the movies. All he really did was just swing a sword around, and that's pretty much all it takes, right? I'm sure he switched his weapons. I'm pretty sure he was in like an axe once, or like a spear or some shit. But the case in point is that he's a big beefy dude, and he's got a giant fucking sword. And he swings that shit around, and he does it a lot in this, right? I remember that scene in the movie where he's like swinging around, and like there's no dialogue, and like there's no dialogue, and he's just swinging it like this, right? And he's like, and it's just so beautiful, honestly. That moment right there. That was great. I really did feel that. Like, remember, what I'm talking about? Like this one, right here. It's great. The first movie was amazing. The second one, not so great. But it was okay. It was passable. I really don't know what to say. It's Conan doing Conan stuff. He's a big guy swinging that shit around. Pretty much. I got nothing else to say, really. So I'm just gonna say what I've always been saying whenever I react to Mortal Kombat 1 stuff is that I will wait till I get the game, which could be years from now. Okay, and then when it comes out, then I will play it because by then I'll have a PS5, hopefully, right? And if not, then I guess we'll never get to play. But it's on my wish list, okay? But it's not, okay. I can't ignore the fact that like games nowadays are like $100. Like it's insane, okay? It's crazy, especially in NetherRealm, what they're doing. I remember I heard the controversy where they were charging like $40 or some shit for the expansion, which was mad because people were like, hey, what the shit? This is way too overpriced, right? So yeah, gaming prices nowadays are crazy. It's insane. It's hard to keep it. That's why I'm playing on my PS3 nowadays, right? I shit you not. Look. Controller right here, I play my PS3 nowadays. I'm playing older games because by the time I'm done my old library, the newer games will be on sale. I can buy them cheaper. So win-win, right? We have to finish the old games, right? I know you're gonna tell yourself that you're gonna clear out your library and you're gonna play the older games. Do it now. Stop procrastinating. Get that shit done now, okay? Because you may never get the chance later, okay? Anyways, that was Conan the Barbarian trailer, Mortal Kombat 1. Waiting anticipation for T-1000. I'm really interested in that more than Conan, actually, because once again, Conan's a pretty one-dimensional character. I mean, he's just like it's just Conan. So he's a cool guy, but like not a lot of depth to him. I mean, he just like, the whole plot of the first story was like, it's a typical revenge story, right? You killed my family, now you must die, and then he did that. How disappointing was the final boss battle in the first Conan movie? Like this giant snake guy, I thought he was gonna turn into like a giant snake and like attack him like or some shit, but he just slit his throat. Lame. But yeah, I really can't wait for T-1000. I think he's really cool. Okay, and I want to see how he translates in Mortal Kombat 1 because of the whole fatal blow shit. Like, okay, how are you gonna do a fatality on a guy who doesn't have a skeleton? Huh? How is that anatomy gonna work? That's cool as shit. Because if you remember in Mortal Kombat 11 with T-1000, when he did the fatality, he still had an exoskeleton, right? It would still look okay, but The T-1000 doesn't have a skeletal structure. He's liquid, you know? So how is that? I want to see that. I want to see how that's going to work out, right? That's going to be cool, right? Maybe if you like a fatal blow and you do the X-ray, it'll just be like a ton of like silver blob, silver liquid. It won't even have a skeleton in there. But that basically makes him invincible because like he basically can't take damage then. But then again, it's a fighting game. So yeah, okay. I'm yammering on. Conan Barbarian, cool. Terminator, waiting for it. Yes. Mortal Kombat 1, buy it. 6 years later, yeah. Sale, PS5, cool, good shit, buy.